look a little sloppy in comparison tonight. I super apologize. We didn't mean to be a failure. But our platform of choice tonight decided to open up to a black screen and do absolutely nothing for us. So we quickly cobbled one together over on the Streamlabs. So I guess shout out to my Streamlabs for being there for me when we needed it. I don't know how this is going to look or play yet on the Streamlabs. I don't know how it caps, if it caps at 30 frames or 60 frames or any of that stuff. So I will, hopefully it comes out okay. I really can't see anything on this stream. So if something is really bad, uh, let us know in the chat that we suck or something, just so we know what's good. I have no clue what we had for items up till this point here. Clearly, we have some spicy trash to sell. We're gonna take a look at what we have going on right now. So it looks like we have a basic fire shotgun. So we'll just get rid of our quote-unquote spicier shotgun here. So thanks for anyone who's tuning in tonight. Like I said, I did not expect to have an hour plus delay, but for whatever reason, player.me was not working. I did try to message them via Twitter. You know, do they look into it? I don't know. But at least I tried. So I have no clue what we have going on here for missions and stuff. We're going to take a peek-see here. I guess we'll do this one because it's optional. Oops. We're going to want a vehicle first. So like I said, anyone tuning in, thanks for tuning in. Please try to bear with us tonight. Again, accidents happen. We tried to quickly cobble something together as quick as we could. We really wanted to play some Borderlands 2 action. We've been playing a ton of BL1 in our free time currently. Is it the better game? No. But do I like it? I absolutely love Borderlands 1. There we go. The plan is in time, we're going to start creating some YouTube-only videos revolving around Borderlands. I want to make character creation guides for people who are newer to Borderlands, how to fully enjoy your character to the max if you want. I plan to show some more spiky views. I say spiky views as in, you know, like the better of the playthroughs. Oh, and it looks like my my game is actually freezing on my end. Okay, no. So earlier today we were having some issues where our GPU would randomly just not pick up our game and kind of sputter. Hopefully that does not happen tonight. We're going to keep up with everything the best we can. And it's yeah. Again, these are the issues that we've somewhat been experiencing here. Normally it's from our controller disconnecting, which for some reason has been happening quite a bit for us here. Again, technical issues all day today. I don't know why. We have random bouts where we become very technologically challenged, and I think it's my controller. It doesn't seem to want to like always stay synced, but when it does desync, the game always kind of like, so hopefully we won't have this problem. If we do, I will have to change my setup a little bit, and I will switch it over to keyboard and mouse. I like playing with controller for stuff like this just because I'm so used to playing it this way. Okay. Hmm. Okay, so my controller is still synced here, but for some reason, I don't know if it's my Steam or what have you, but I've been having some, as I was saying, some issues uh, with stuff and things. I'm going to quickly change my setup here. Um, it shouldn't take too long. I'm just going to quickly flip around my layup here a little bit so I can actually stream this game and hopefully not have it have issues. I've seen. The last couple of days for us have been rough around the edges. Hopefully here, going keyboard and mouse, the controller won't disconnect. Hopefully we will be able to remain in the game. No more lagging, no more sputtering. I apologize. As I said, we're just having a bad electronic day. Please try to bear with us. Tonight's alcohol of the night is another tasty 21st Amendment Brewery IPA. Rachel made us a lovely, almost like a springtime style tonic. It was very crisp, very refreshing, um, pretty mellow. The original plan she had turned out to be a little bit of a shocker for us. We kind of had to pull out of that one, but um, this has actually been really good for us. I know I enjoyed mine. I don't know if she enjoyed her, and I'm assuming she did. So let's get more into position here. As you can see, we're definitely in the upright and relaxed position tonight. Now, um, I have my little table over here with my mouse on it and that, and it's just so much easier for me to lay this way. Um, for anyone in the know who knows me personally, uh, our car accident a couple years back um, really monkeys with our levels of comfort and discomfort. So we have good days, we have bad days. I gotta quickly play with my my bindings here. For some reason, it's not giving us the ability to. Oops. No. Oh no, that's not right. Where's jump? There we go. Now, hopefully here this will let us. Do I not have any other weapons on? Of course I do. I'm sorry, everybody. I know we're having a ton of issues. Yeah, for some reason it's not registering our mouse roller, our up and down. Huh. Guess we're gonna save and quit here. We're actually gonna close the game down. I'm gonna quickly open it back up. Again, apologies everywhere. Um, you know, clearly this should not be that way. Okay, our mouse wheel is working here. Hopefully this gets the ball rolling for us. You know, some days you just have bad days, and you can't catch a break. Today and yesterday was kind of that day for us. Okay. Hopefully this fixes it. Oh, I got the cute little Dijon head next to me. My baby. That's my guinea piggy baby. She's currently the oldest pig we have, but I want to say 5 years. She might not be quite 5, but I know in terms of guinea pig years, she's getting up there. I'm gonna tell you right now, she is the angriest of the angry. If you touch her, she immediately chitters and runs into her house. She's like, I ain't having any of this. Okay, so we're gonna try this again here. Sadly, I'm gonna leave this entire take like this too for the YouTube video. So anyone watching this on the YouTube, I am super sorry that the quality of this video is just absolutely terrible. I will try to work it and make it a little better here as time goes on. But for now, we just can't win. And sadly, you get to come along for that ride. I would not say she has a big nose, but I mean, if that's what you want to say, that's fair. She's just kind of has, you know, a nose. So for now, we're going to switch off missions here and do something else. I remember there being some form of a secret or something involving the clan fight mission, so I don't really want to bang that one out just yet. I want to see. How do I get out? E? Okay. Kind of jump in the car and then jump off? No. Well, then we need to find a way in. What's the new infinite combo? I do find it interesting that they have all these combos coming out now for standard. I don't know if they didn't test them or they were so into the design of the planeswalkers that they just sort of elected to not worry about it. And we're going to see where our FOV slider is as well quickly here. Yeah, I'm feeling where we had it at 90. Really a whole 2 experience, huh? Someone, Soren, and a dude that only... Oh, yeah. There's already a combo involving that guy and that wand as well. Um, but the Soren definitely gives you um, a more viable backup plan with it as well, which I like. Um, yeah, I've been blown out by that on Arena already, minus the Soren. But I forgot what gained him life. Um, where'd he go? What the hell? Yo, dog, get those buns out here. Oh. Okay, big boy, where'd you go? There we go. Ooh. Open Taggart's box, huh? Eh. I like how the fist opened it. That's so gross. If thumping is wrong, I don't want to be right. I think raid damage was good. Wow, that recharge rate is way better. Wow, that recharge rate is bad at 200 and some odd seconds. No way. Um, we are not going that way. Now, how to get out of here? Well, I know there's a chest back here, so clearly we cracked that. Poop, poop, yeah, poop. That gun was crap, but we'll scoop it anyway. Um, yeah, the combo in standard right now has that too. There's a creature I think that whenever you gain life, your opponent loses life. So it was just like, I'll untap one, ping one, because the wand taps for damage, untap ping, or something like that. Because I remember just being like, I let it go a couple times, and I'm like, oh, I just lose here then. Oh, okay. Um, I was playing my control list too, and I even had a whole bunch of life, and it was just like, okay, You know what though? I think that's good sometimes when combo has a ton of standard or combos in it because they're never these over the top combos. Of course we gotta find scooters, porn mags. There's no reason not to. Um, but no, I think it's good for Standard to have these weird, janky combo decks just because they're never like surefire guaranteed pieces. Um, Normally the tutor in Standard for things like that are pretty low. So they always have this very um, fair, in my opinion, feel to them. I will say, though, it does seem a little odd when Standard does have a bunch of combos, only because Wizards is pretty always, we can't have that. Um, but I really think in a format like Standard, having combos potentially helps get people into other formats. Because not everybody wants to play a fair grindy mid-range deck or a control deck, and that's about it. So I think having those options like that is fantastic. Though I know some people will probably disagree with me, and that's fair. I can see the arguments for why they're bad, but it shows people more of the game. And anytime you can show people more of the game, I think that that is a good move. Um, as long as it's not over the top, of course. Like if it's some weird 2 card, then the game's just over thing. Well, then yeah, that's clearly no good. Um, I believe the count would be up to 4 now. Um, and again, that is a little interesting because Standard normally doesn't have stuff like that. They're not too keen on that, but I do think that in the designing of this playset or this set of cards, in my opinion, some playtesting probably got swept under the rug in exchange for designing this set. Now is that to say that ruins the set? I'm not going to say that. But I definitely find it interesting. Yeah. No, and like I said, that's why I think they're good. When you can have a really interesting 3-card jank combo, that brings more interest to Standard. The more decks you have, the better. So in my opinion, of course within reason, bring them on. Let there be combos. Um, like I said, very unpopular opinion, I'm sure. But for me, I think it's really hard to frown upon the random enjoyment from decks like that, especially because they are involving jank cards. If some of those cards become meta defining, or the decks do, okay, maybe that's a little bit of a problem because Standard normally doesn't have stuff like that. But I think for the overall of it, it's a good thing for the game. Let people have fun. Okay, now the last time we were doing this, we were getting absolutely buried alive going for the goal. So I think we're just going to survive the waves. If we accidentally amass headshots, hey, cool. If we don't, I don't think I'm going to lose sleep over it here. Because this mission was really a pain in our neck last time. Yes, I think the Rowan will be the best. Do I think it's going to be the most consistent? Not by any means. I'm having to amass essentially a 3-card hand in a format full of destruction and counterspell. But it definitely should be the best of the combo decks, for sure. Hopefully that didn't. Hopefully that didn't actually get used. Oh, it did. Okay. Well, good thing is we do get our move back quick enough, so I guess blowing our ult there wasn't too big of a deal. See, I thought about that, just because I have that thing that turns things into angels in my March of the Multitudes deck, because instant speed, putting an army of 4/4 flyers into play is really good. Um, I think things like that um, kind of clearly make it more of a game one style deck, just because games two and three they'll be ready for it for sure. Um, but definitely making those angels is pretty good. I think the Saheeli too. I'm very shocked thinking about that Saheeli, like how she somehow kind of passed the R&D test. And for people who heard me in some of my earlier Borderlands playthroughs with Zero, I still stand on my statement of Zero feeling a lot like Brick in the terms that kind of the builds you want him to be on. It's a much later build in the game. Like you're not getting Zero, especially with our melee build right now, too early on. I mean, this is going to be a level 30 at the earliest where he starts to feel and look good for us. Um, oh yeah, well, I don't know if I'd necessarily do it together because I feel like the Saheeli slides into Drake's really easy. I mean, you could fit it into the Ral deck, but I think you're gonna want to maybe try to streamline it. Granted, I mean, it clearly is another win condition for that deck because clearly that's going to try to be like a almost oops all spells standard list, um, just so you can try to push your combo out. As quickly as you can. Ooh, and we leveled up. But when I read it first, I really didn't think much of it. And then when I thought about it and reread it, because I read it wrong the first time, I was like, oh wow, this Saheeli could do some damage. Um, I think the Saheeli, especially in the Drake's list, um, really strong out of the gate. I mean, having the ability to make copies of your Drakes, like, I think those are even potentially better than Enigma Drake himself, just because it gives you a way to flood the board, which is hot, and it gives you a way to copy your Crackling Drakes. Seems pretty good. Yeah, we're gonna have to blow our skill point here because we're gonna need as much help as we can get here. Yeah, that's exactly where that had to go. I think we're actually gonna put a rocket launcher on here too. The extra slag damage should be good, hopefully. Hopefully. Oh, they do work really well together. Um, but I don't know if you want them necessarily in that combo deck together because then you're starting to fill your deck up with a ton of non-combo pieces. And if you're trying to go more for combo, it's going to definitely slow you down. Um, they do clearly work together for sure, yes. Um, and I do think um, when this set comes out, you're going to see a lot of them together as well. Um, oh, there we go. I just love how much twitchier this is with the mouse. Like, once you get used to it, it's okay. But it feels a lot more tweakier than it did with controller for sure. Um, oh, yeah, that's right. This is my grenade button. Poof. 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 God, these fastball grenades are bananas. Bye. You gotta stay in the house, Mocha. Once we got that lunge going too on that ability, he started to feel a little better as well. Okay, so fire's pretty clear. It's actually a pretty good rocket launcher here. Um, that I don't remember. Wasn't that the one that deals damage to a creature? At least I thought it was creature. Oh no, maybe that was J.A. Ballard. That card. Now, if I remember right, I have something that still did corrosive? No. No, probably not. I sold it like a doo-doo head. Okay. Well, just gotta work a little harder, I guess, in here. Ooh, girl. Oh, boy. Yeah, next time we get down, I don't think we're getting back up in time. It's gonna have a really quick clock. I don't care how many shots we miss here. We gotta stay alive. I guess that's okay. I mean, really, I feel like that card's just okay at best because the 2 damage to Lava Spike just to a creature or walker is kind of whatever. Like, 5 if you control a Tron is cool. Um, I don't know, that card just seems okay. I still do not feel bad for trying to beat this mission without getting the extra missions done. Like this thing has just been mean to us the entire time. Ooh. Nope, no one's gonna be close enough. Oh, oh, oh boy. Get him. Wow, my grenade didn't kill him. That's gross. Normally these grenades have one shot at everything they've clapped. Get off me, bro. Mmm. That's why these dudes suck. I'm shocked I'm still alive. Like, I figured by now my fight for your life ticket would be absolutely nothing. We are running out of ammo, though. But only one more wave. So maybe we somehow pull this out? Uh-oh. That sucks. Wow, that was like the worst way to die there. One of the suicide duders had a nade. How lame. Well, I guess we're still not prepped for this one yet. We'll have to come back. For now, let's refill all of our ammo here. Sell off some of the garbo we've picked up. Like that. Now, where is my other gun? It's got better damage and worse than everything else, so we're just gonna sell it then. And that dude can suck my butt. He's been tearing me apart. And as you can see tonight too, we're back on our Streamlabs. It turns out I can actually tab out from this, and it retains our sound. As you can see here, I like that a lot. I can still remain engaged in the chat, uh, as well as doing other stuff, which I find sweet. For whatever reason today, our player.me took a giant dump on us. Every time I tried to boot it up, it simply boots up a black screen and nothing more. Um, while I guess I find that absolutely, no, absolutely hilarious. Wait, where am I? Oh, that's right, they added fast travel places now to all this stuff. Um, we got to turn our mission on because yeah, we sort of messed up there. I guess we got to go here first. Um, so who knows? Maybe we'll roll back to Streamlabs again for a while here. Looking at my CPU usage when I use it, um, it feels a little lower. Uh, I think one of the problems I had last time was that I was using animated ones, and the animation ones do take a lot more harumph. So I think as long as I stay away from those, the stream should be okay on Streamlabs, hopefully. Um, I will Streamlabs doesn't have some things that the player.me has, but it's not the end of the world, I guess. And for people potentially interested, after talking with Rachel, some of my friends in that, we may make a little, um, maybe like a video, a little hour-long one, for people who really want to learn more about my car accident and really get into it. Um, some of the people I've talked to, they love my attitude towards it. Um, they really wish other people could sort of have the same outlook that I do. So we might have a little video on that. I'm not gonna say right away here. It'll definitely be something because I'm not really sure how I want to like word it and stuff. But just keep your eyes peeled. There could be something coming out soon here to kind of share around, and maybe if you know someone who went through a similar thing and maybe they need some not necessarily some help, but a little nudge in the right direction to perk up a little bit. Hopefully what I'm planning on making can help them. Um, if that is something people would be interested in seeing. Wow, the flight on that projectile is spicy. For anyone watching, if you are new here, I'd also like to say I was talking to some people on Facebook, kind of answering some questions from people. Um, if you wanted to play Borderlands 2, you do not have to play Borderlands 1. There's not a ton of story to Borderlands 1. There's very, very little. Um, and most of the people know the stories or the characters in that from Borderlands 2. So if you're sort of on the fence about getting it, I do recommend definitely getting Borderlands 2. You can just push Borderlands 1 off to the side, or getting the Handsome Jack collection and getting 1 and 2, or 2 and 3, I mean, excuse me, or 2 in the pre-sequel, uh, and just having a ball with that. You don't really miss anything from 1. I like 1 a lot. I think the changes they've made to 1 are very nice with the released update. But I know a lot of people have been having problems where either their golden keys have been deleting, um, crashing issues, graphical and audio issues right now. I know the online is kind of shaky for number 1. Still not a bad game though. And I think with all that boring stuff out of the way here, I'm just gonna get back into some hardcore extremo gaming. I still feel like killing these guys is just too important. Um, the money they provide right now is nice. Just because we are in the earlier stages of the game still here. And then after the stream, in Discord, I'm going to put up a code for 5 shift keys for Borderlands 1. If you'd like to obtain those, all you gotta do is go to the extras in your Borderlands 1 Game of the Year enhanced version, put the code in, and it'll give you 5 more keys. If people don't know what the key does, it allows you to open up these things known as golden chests. Golden chests are pretty much in some of the hub towns, and it allows you to kind of get a free roll using a key for a very good variant or version of a gun. Um, most of the guns are in the box, but for the most part, it'll rarely give you full on just wasted ones. So don't be afraid to use some of your keys. And of course, for the people who like max value, it is recommended to wait if you can. Using one here, one there, though, yeah, it shouldn't hurt anything. Mm-hmm. Oh, the pizza's just all over in the car. Okay. Well, come on, big boy, jump. There we go. And if you've never played these games before, while the rocks don't deal a ton of damage, the little flying dudes here, they are very annoying. They're almost like an itch you can't scratch. They're just that pesty. Now then, where is this last slab of slice of pizza here? Hmm. Oh. Well, how do I get there? I will probably be making a little bit of a comparison video as well, for people sort of interested in hearing the sort of differences between 1 and 2, um, just so people can kind of look at it themselves and hopefully make a informed enough decision on their own to see what the differences really are from game to game. That should hopefully be coming out either later this week or very, very early next week. Yeah. Oh. What else do we have to do here? Let's go find Shorty. And a little bit of happiness here for us. Rachel was able to unclog our drains today. She was able to figure out where the problem was, and amazingly enough, uh, she banged it out all on her own. I'm glad that Rachel is super capable of sort of doing stuff like that. It's good to know that she knows how to tackle stuff like that. It makes me proud. It makes me happy. Okay, so it wants us to use a shock weapon, which means we are putting on our shock pistol then. Uh, this cave is potentially going to be very difficult for us here. I feel like they should be weak to fire because I think they're considered flesh. I feel like for some reason. Oh, I didn't realize it was inside him. That sucks. Oh well. Hmm, that's okay though, I suppose. I mean, the extra experience in badass rank for stuff like that is nice. Um, every once in a while, a Goliath gets a good idea. But I wouldn't say it's necessary for us to have to do those. It does help though. It definitely helps. Um, oops. Also, due to all the headaches of tonight's night for us so far here, uh, we're probably only going to have a 2 hour stream instead of the normal 3 or 4. I really want to try to get my um, stuff set up properly, and if I can, I would like to, I guess, get my stuff set up accordingly on Streamlabs since it looks like going forward I'm probably going to have to use that. Uh, and while I don't mind the minimalistic view, don't get me wrong, we've always sort of said that we wanted to keep it simple. I also think that it's too simple tonight just because I wanted to bang out something as quickly as possible. Clearly, I did, but that doesn't necessarily mean I was happy with that. Um, this might not look like we're running towards a mission or anything, and you're absolutely right, we're not. We're trying to shut off that little room, hopefully, so we can try to get that loot chest or whatever's behind that electrical zapper door. Um, clearly, we did not go the right way there at all. Hmm. Hmm. Well, seeing as how there are more cards this way, hopefully there's some loot or something. Dumpy pistol. I feel like with that pistol we have picked up, we're probably not going to find anything remotely close to it in terms of damage for a little while. That golden key we used gave us a pretty good one. Hmm. was about to say, I think our raid shield will knock them down as soon as we go down. We'll get back up from this. This will be easy peasy. Yeah, our rocket launcher's bananas. Our pistol is quite fantastic. Our shotgun is okay for things like flesh. We do need to put on our pistol again, though. Honestly, I don't think we're going to get rid of our shield just because I am enjoying the raid damage on it. Yeah, it's fine to seal that up if you want to. Dare I say it almost like cooled off pretty quickly. Hope they caught that. I know it's not going to pick up your giggling, but that's okay. And then after stream tonight, we also may continue the tradition of going into the Discord for a little while. I'm not sure if anyone's going to be there, but probably going to turn on the our Hearthstone. We did get some dust today, so hopefully we'll craft a couple new cards. Thanks to the Hall of Faming happening, the new set dropped today. So for people who want to get their cards, go and get them. The new set looks good so far. New set looks pretty spicy. I'm glad they shifted the power level around quite a bit. This set, dare I say, it kind of looks like it's where I should have started when Hearthstone started instead of having to deal with Baku again. But I think this will be a good change for the game for sure. Oh, hey, he dropped the actual legendary. No way. Hey, mine. We can look at it later. Oh yeah, and then for anyone also not in the know, I know I mentioned this in my Discord. I think yesterday or maybe the day before. Gearbox secretly ninja'd in 2 new gun rarities with this update, and that is the rainbow rarity guns. I have not seen one yet myself. So be on the lookout for those. The main way to tell if they're rainbow rarity or not, when you're looking at them in your backpack screen, there's a little rainbow silhouette in the background, like the color kind of flicks rainbow colored. I'm not really sure how rare they are yet. They've also announced seasons coming for this game as well. No real information on what season's means, but it does sound like they're going to have some form of rotating specialties or something as time goes on. We'll have to keep a lookout for that. ABT Natural. So it's not quite as good as our current end-all be-all pistol. Okay, so here's what I like about this right now. Good fire rate. Huge clip with 151 shots. It looked like the chance to cause corrosive was pretty high. That might have been a very good find for us tonight. Does it make our day all better? Probably. That was a pretty good find. I'm glad we got a legendary. I don't want to really sit here and try to gain life back, but let's really take a look at it. It's only a 13% chance, but 104 corrosive over time. So a base of 342 plus that, so you're speaking 400 and some odd damage is pretty good. Fairly decent accuracy of 4.3. Yeah, no, I'm actually pretty happy with that all around. Hopefully here we'll just continue to slowly gain some life. We'll keep on trekking here. Oh. Okay, so now with that echo we picked up, there's a little hidden mission in this game where you have to fight Rackman, which is like the Pandoria version of Batman, which I think is hilarious. So we have to go on the mission quest, essentially to find Batman. Very weird little quest, very interesting little quest. And as a matter of fact, I think by going up here, it starts the Batman quest. Hopefully. I remember getting the biggest kick out of this at the time. Because if I remember it, when this game came out, it was right around the time that The Dark Knight dropped. So there was tons of this Batman hype. I like that. Instead of the Batcave, it's the Rat Cave. Knowing we're gonna find some spicy loot here, we're gonna quickly drop some of our cheaper garbage. That's not that good. That's not that good. That's not that good. That's not that good. And when I say it's not that good, the rule is normally we like to keep stuff at least around $200. Once it gets below that for us, it's just kind of like whatever. It's the Rack Man. We're gonna mow him down so hard. Where'd he go? Poor Rack Man. At least we got a free doll chest out of it. Works for me. Ew, no, burst fire and zoom. Normally for us, burst fire and zoom is always a no-go. They're just sort of okay. Hey, there's a stupid box too. So now that should have opened up this. There we go. Okay, so that one actually might be something we want. Damn it! And a legendary Gunzerker one. What a troll game. So what do we do here? Max health and regen. The plus deuce to rising shot. That's not too bad. But where's the one that we got for us? Fire rate and melee damage. That one's just okay. Killing blow and backstab. I think we're in both of those. Okay, so we didn't go into backstab at all. And killing blow. Okay, so for now we're just gonna sit on the one we have equipped just for the life gain. Um, it just offers us a little more value right now. Okay, so there's 3 to turn in here. I don't remember how to trigger this one, so for now we're just gonna kind of skip this here. I think for now we're gonna wait to go back to Sanctuary for the time being. And we're going to just bang out some more missions, gain some experience. I actually think with this playthrough, we've been on a pretty good pace so far. We have a couple missions that are still sort of a big pain in our side. But overall, I think we're making really good time. Real good pace. You know, we already level 24, which feels good. Oh. Ooh, that felt good. Hmm. Okay. Well, I guess now that we've figured out where this mission is, clearly we gotta swing around and do that. I will say this pistol, while not our strongest pistol, will definitely help us versus the stupid loaders. Because as we know, having only armor and being able to corrode the armor, yeah, that gun's gonna be a favorite of ours very soon here. Oh, so we're actually going the wrong way. Okay, that solves it. Huh. Well, how do we get to there? Oh, we have to loop all the way around. We're going the right way. Okay, so speaking about that nice time we were making, yeah, we just kind of threw some of that away. So if there's anyone new just turning in, hello, name's McFluffy, so we're old. We like games. We like interacting with people. That's about really all I can offer you for information. Feel free to follow. If you like Borderlands 2, we're currently doing Borderlands 2 twice a week. We also do a night of Hearthstone and a night of Magic Arena. We also have a YouTube channel where we do such things as, right now we are currently going through Darksiders, the War Mastered edition of the game, so Darksiders 1 essentially. We also upload some of our spicy highlights from streams, so you don't have to sit through and watch every game you missed. We're also going to have some unique Borderlands 1 content, potentially Borderlands 2 content coming out. Um, okay, so right now we're full on items here. Let's start dumping. Uh, okay, so 343 is not that good now. 352 is just okay. We actually have um, a lot of good stuff this time to sell, which feels good. Normally we've been getting kind of, I won't say crappier stuff, but much cheaper feeling items. I feel like if we can keep finding that good loot, we'll be on a good roll here. So sadly, because we were already here, it looks like the game is telling us we will not be able to get the extra mission of destroying the midgets. Um, but that's okay. Okay, so we're gonna get a rocket launcher and a loot chest out of it. So, oh, hey, we got a purple gun. What the hell? Well, our shield will destroy something. Good thing I guess Smash Head there was pretty easy. Um, that could have been super dangerous to our health there. Okay, so we're full again, so we're gonna have to drop some loot. Now, what did we pick up there? Yeah, because that's not a basic purple. So that's also a unique weapon. So we've had, wow, man, we're actually hitting some nice stuff today. I feel like at least in terms of loot drops, our luck is changing a little bit for the better. Uh, so that's 1,000. I feel like you got to take that. Um, I guess 460 we could take because theoretically here, the next thing we should be doing is dipping out and selling some stuff. So I will say too, I feel like I'm the luckiest, unluckiest guy because I'm super happy that they announced Borderlands 3 and I'm super happy that they have all this other stuff coming out for it. Uh, we had the idea to stream Borderlands right before the announcements for stuff like that happened, and then all of a sudden, ba-boom, it blew up. Um, and now there's a ton of people streaming it, and I guess that's good. I'm glad to see, hopefully, the other people streaming it legitimately do love the franchise, and they're just trying to, do themselves something solid by showing their viewers a solid game, and they're not just trying to do it for views. Uh, oh, it's time to take my shoes off. Hell yeah. Um, I will say though that these are hurting. It does feel like our body's been breaking down on us the last couple of days again, and we haven't been feeling necessarily physically as good as I would like to. Now I know we're not gonna be, you know, I guess physically back to where we were, but at the same time, it does suck. 'Cause I felt like I was making great strides, and now it feels like I'm kind of, uh, I guess, uh, stumbling and slipping a little bit. So let's see here. So this one's damage is worse. Its accuracy is worse. Its fire rate is worse. Its reload speed is better. Uh, its burn damage is better. Its fire chance is a lot better. Extra zoom. Um, I guess we'll try the basic Spitfire here. Just because it's a new weapon for us. It does kind of explode like a grenade, which is nice. Looking at this, though, I feel like it's going to fire some form of projectile. That's not the normal go-to shotgun reticle. So we'll fire off shot here. Take a look. Ew. Cool gun. Uh, I'm gonna have to sit that one out. That just does not seem uh, where I want to be shooting the little projectiles like that. No, thank you. I'll sit that one out. Uh, oops. What game you want me to go that way? And now you're saying I cannot. Hmm. Okay, so for some reason the wildlife preserve isn't even open for us. Is there a mission to open it? Get a claptrap upgrade for Mordecai. Hmm. Well, I guess for now we will go to Sanctuary, turn these in. Uh, sell off some of our items here. See where that gets us. You know? Almost looks like the Streamlabs movie captures a little better too. We're just gonna rat race through this here. Wait, what? We'll just sell that for now. Well, I think it would be cool to hold it. I also feel like at the same time, no need to hang on to stuff. This game seems to give you new loot all the time. Um, almost at a breakneck pace. It seems like you're always grabbing newer loot. So I think that no real need to sandbag stuff right now. Okay, so let's check out what we just got here compared to the one we have on. So the damage is better, the accuracy is better, the fire rate's just a lot slower. Reload speed's a little better, magazine size is down. Um, yeah, sure, I guess we can try that one. You know, Hammerlock's a bro of ours, so he wants to give us some spicy newness. Of course, we'll try it out. We'll go to turn in the cold shoulder here. Oh, there's two there. Okay. Hmm. Poor dude. 50 badass rank. Boing, boing, boing. We're gonna go look at our skins quick here. I know we unlocked a couple new ones. Hopefully, if something relevant. Man, people are blowing up my phone tonight. Okay, so we didn't get any new heads, but we got reptilian. Alright, so the reptilian with this head's actually kind of hot. This hasn't been a head I've been a big fan of. Uh, I like the all green better than the green with the small little stripe. I do like the torque explosiveness a little bit. Um, kind of look like a fly right now. Okay, so the stupid wildlife reserve was not opening for us. So maybe we messed something up there. I think first we're gonna go do the clan war here. Go get that started now that we've done everything else. But I will say, again, for those of you who are on the fence about getting Borderlands 2, or the Handsome Jack collection, or even the Borderlands 1 Game of the Year remaster, do yourself a favor and do it. These games have so much replayability to them. If you like first-person shooter games, if you love looter shooter games, you can't go wrong with any of them. They all have a really good feel to it. Hmm. Okay, we're gonna quickly blow our skill point here. Um, I think we're just going to Resurgence again. Wow, I'm really starting to enjoy this bloodshed skill tree. I just wish they had more. Like I said, it feels weird to have a character who doesn't have almost any real form of reduced damage. Just having to take everything full on blunt to force is painful. Well, we're gonna have to wait a second here. It looks like he's stuck. Hopefully we can get through this. There we go. Well, while he's wandering around here, we'll go make a couple spins quick. Oof. I got excited. I thought, ooh, we're getting some e-money. Well, at least we got a gun. Not necessarily worth it, but that's okay. One thing I like about this game, and it might not be for some, and I'll go into more detail in it in my differences or review video, is that there's a lot of missions that you do with no actual rhyme or reason. Like you're just kind of getting into them almost for the sake of getting into a mission, which I know for some people is great because there's less to follow, kind of less stuff to deal with. It is kind of weird though that it's like just go here and do this, and you're just kind of like, yeah, sure, fine, whatever. Um, no real understanding behind it. That's how you get down. At least we still have. No, 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 no. Get in the car first, and then travel. Just so I still have my vehicle when we come out on the other side. Okay. The vehicle's getting a little loose there on us. Poor guy. Easy. Wow. I missed my cue. Hopefully they come back around. Whoops. I just like the fact that essentially you're playing both sides. If I remember right, this is a sick joke from Allie. Like, that's messed up. Ah, I gotta go take care of that caravan quick. Or did I miss it already? Always loot the caravan when you can. Free loot is free loot. I wish that wasn't pull trigger as fast as you can, because those I just do not like on the for some reason with the AKs or the assault rifles. I don't mind them for the pistols. I think they just feel better as a pistol, at least for me. Okay. Mhm. Hmm. Woo. I'm glad we randomly checked that. Thing was better in every way. Where do you go? Whoa. There he is. It's a very interesting. There we go. Well, hopefully we're getting to keep some of this currency that we're slightly borrowing from Bagman here. Okay, here it's got to be. Perfect. There was no reason to not do that. Quick loot is quick loot. I do know at some point I'm probably going to want to find some slag grenades. Seeing as how slag is super important. Now we're not going to go back and crack those couple chests. We did leave behind some ammo chests, but at the end of the day, I just don't feel like it's worth it to necessarily go all the way back just for ammo crates. Um, uh, okay, so we got that. I actually want to go back and see if we can open up the them wildlife ones. Oh, those are story ones? Never mind. We don't want to touch those yet. I lied. One nag in all the Borderlands games. All the vehicle mechanics just feel so floaty. Fire as fast as you can. So it's gonna fire. That shotgun they so graciously gave to us doesn't seem very good. We can't go this way, can we? Damn. And this is why we kept that pistol. Yeah. Oof. Well, we're dead there. That sucked that they backed up this, and that was just a stroke of bad luck. I don't know what we can do about that. Do they have a catch station near us? Yeah, okay. Also, next time we go back to Sanctuary, we gotta remember to spend some of our Iridium money and increase some of our weapon sizes for stuff and things. Let's try to get as much of our stuff, you know, hold as much capacity on things as we can. Well, oops. That was the wrong button altogether. Oh. Uh, well, seeing as how they want that done at night, probably gonna just have to drive around for a little bit here. So hopefully, we find some form of action while we're kind of waiting for nighttime to come. Hopefully, it doesn't take too long. And I think, yeah, right here there was a couple vending machines. We'll tap these up here, see if there's anything good. I like how that came up, but I don't even see the caravan anywhere. Huh. Hmm. That's how you get there. Well, we're gonna try to kill some more time here. Hopefully, we can have it turn to nighttime fairly soon on us. If it doesn't, I think we're just gonna go on ahead and bang the mission out. Sort of forego the badass rank just because I don't want to sit here for an hour or 20 minutes waiting for something that potentially might not even happen. Must say, wow. I was expecting more than 18 from that. I know we're a few levels higher, but that kind of felt like a letdown there. You know, if that thing holding 151 shots, it reloads really quick as well. Uh, the shotgun's kind of sketchy. This rocket launcher, though, real deal. Okay, so we're hoping for. Oh, yeah. Well, I don't feel like either one dropped their legendary that time. No. Well, I do like getting badass rank, though. Yeah, so we're going to pull out here. We will switch plans. And we're going to try to go do the wildlife stuff. I find it very interesting that the other place said that was the way to the. Yeah, no, this pistol here should be super lights out for us right now. Like, this gun should make this part, hopefully, yeah, a cakewalk for us. Wow. I mean, yeah, you could say, well, they're just level 18, but we're finally starting to mow the robots down. Okay, so we got a badass loader here. Let's see what we got. Oh, all the saved effort. That was nice. Go back to that pistol. There we go. I don't even care that we're not really getting a whole bunch of experience here. It's mostly just the fact that we finally have a good gun to deal with those guys. Um, so this sniper is actually very hard to keep straight. Well, that was kind of nice. This thing should probably just get melted. Yeah, there we go. Um, hmm. Because of how bad they're touching us here, we're just going to try to run to our objective. I kind of feel like I'm not even going in the right direction. Hopefully I am, but at least a gun box. Sadness. Hmm. Yeah, sort of a waste of time. Hmm. Instead of making a new one, just get back into old Rusty here. Okay, what does this actually show on our map? Oh, okay. Okay. So it was going the right way. Now I remember this part of the game containing a very sad part. So for those with weak tear ducts, People with weak tear ducts, this might not be the part for you. Now then, the shotgun does pack a pretty good punch once you figure out how to aim it. So maybe this is a little better than the one we already had. It is crazy though, looking at how much bigger number 2 is to number 1. Like, there's so much to see in doing this compared to 1. As much as I love 1, 2 is almost like infinitely larger. Now then. Hmm. It doesn't look like we have a way to get in there yet. So I guess we'll just do the main mission. Hmm. It appears to what Mordecai's up to. I do think it's weird that in Borderlands 2, he references Bloodwing as a girl, but in number 2, she's a she. Number 1, it's a guy. Someone pointed that out to me the other day. I didn't really honestly believe them. After hearing that now, they were absolutely correct. Huh. There we go. Oh. Uh-oh. Might get up here. There we go. Mm-mm. Oh, not that one. Hmm. Mm, okay. Gotta check around because we're looking for so many things right now. We gotta get the story sound things if possible. What do we got here? Okay, so shotgun hasn't been doing us too dirty. That's good. Okay, so the damage on the fire weapon's way out of the league of what we should be doing. So I think for now we'll put just our basic fire as fast as you could, super beefy clip pistol on. I wish with small things like that you didn't have to activate the skins. Like, I thought, what the fuck, you're still. It's really easy for me to just play Borderlands. I mean, it's one of those games where I just keep continually telling myself, like, just one more mission, and next thing you know, it's just sort of snowballed. I feel like after these missions, though, we will be calling it. I didn't expect to go as long tonight as I have. Um, but like I said, this game is just like that 10 hours later. This game is just really easy for us to just play. I mean, I think some of the other contributing factors too that have helped for us is that it's been a while since we played BL2. Um, I guess we kind of know like we have to get through them before 3 comes out. We still have to get through the pre-sequel that we haven't touched at all yet. Uh, there's all these, I don't want to say deadlines, but things we want to hit. I don't know why the store's not opening though. Maybe once we kill the stalker, it'll open. There we go. No way. Oh, that was heartbreaking there. Um, they sell some shite here. And then, I guess because we didn't plan to go that long, we can just call that loss. That setback a stream there. Um, I hope everybody enjoyed themselves. I know I did. Again, I could just play Borderlands all day. I don't even feel bad about that. Hope you have a good evening, and we will be back uh, Thursday night with some Hearthstone action. We might have some packs to open. I don't know yet. Um, Peace.